Are you struggling with the hiddenness of God in your life this season? When we are in distress, who do we reach out to? Can we begin to seek God? His footprints are not seen, yet He is there walking with us. Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. In the last 2 weeks, we have been challenged anew as the second wave unfolds around us. Life isn't easy. Let's refocus on God and posture our hearts before Him as we lean into Him to lead us and guide us amidst these dark times. In seasons like these, we may struggle with the hiddenness of God. Is God really there? Does He hear us? Does He even care? My reflection is based on Psalm 77 and it is titled Unseen Footprints. The struggle we face is seen in Psalm 77 verse 19. Let's read. Your path led through the sea, your way through the mighty waters, though your footprints were not seen. Many times in life, we struggle with the hiddenness of God because we don't see His footprints. You and I have survived a global pandemic. We have faced untold challenges. Tomorrow is yet so uncertain. And at times we may be tempted to shake our fists at God and say, God, where are you? Don't you see? Don't you care? How can you let this happen? But as believers, we will choose, yes, we will choose to trust God even when we do not see His footprints ahead of us. We walk by faith, not by sight. This season will help us to gain a deeper perspective of who we are and more importantly, whose we are. God's path sometimes leads through the sea. His footprints are not seen, yet He is there walking with us. We are never alone, never abandoned. His promises are true, whatever our circumstances may be. Let's continue to trust God even in this difficult season. Psalm 77 shows us 3 steps to deepen our journey of faith. Step 1, seek the Lord. Verses 1 and 2 says, I cried out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me. When I was in distress, I sought the Lord. Who are you and I seeking? When we are in distress, who do we reach out to? When the worries of the day overwhelm us, who is our refuge? Do we seek God or are we busy trying to handle things on our own? Can we begin to seek God in every circumstance? Let's seek Him and know we will find Him. Let's seek Him because He cares for us. Seek Him in prayer. His footsteps may be hidden, but it does not mean that you and I are alone. Step 2, celebrate His goodness. Let's read. Then I thought, to this I will appeal. Years when the Most High stretched out His right hand, I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your miracles of long ago. I will consider all your works and meditate on all your mighty deeds. This is a good season to remember and be thankful to God for what we have in our lives. A good season to change our attitude to gratitude. Will you begin to celebrate the goodness of God in your life? You are alive and breathing today when so many all over the world did not even wake up this morning. Celebrate life. The very breath in your nostrils is a gift from God. He is a good God. Be thankful. He has good things for us every single day. His mercies are new every morning. Count your blessings, my friends. Thank God for all the people in your life that you take for granted. Celebrate the faith God has blessed you with as you hold on to Him knowing His word is true. You can build your life on Him and find refuge in Him, whatever comes your way. finally, step 3. Rest in God. Your path led through the sea, your way through the mighty waters, though your footprints were not seen. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. This scripture refers to how the people of Israel crossed the Red Sea. They were being pursued by the Egyptians. The Red Sea was before them. The Egyptians were behind them. They seemingly had no place to go, seemingly defeated, surrounded, no options left. Do you ever feel like that? Scripture tells us that then God did the impossible. He parted the Red Sea. Although they could not see his footprints in the sea, he guided them through the sea to safety. He delivered them. The Israelites trusted God and walked with him. And in this journey of life, each of us needs to learn to trust God and rest in him. Are you struggling with the hiddenness of God in your life this season? I want to encourage you that although you do not see him, you may not perceive his footprints in your life, he is still very present with you. He is walking with you, he is leading you and guiding you. True rest comes when we can trust even when we don't see. That is called faith. Hebrews 11 tells us, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I would like to close by praying Psalm 118:24 over our lives. This is a personalized version of the word, a blog written on the Passion Translation, which is one of my personal favorites as it brings the word to life. I want you to imagine that Jesus himself is saying these words over you. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 118, verses 24. Every day I offer you the joy of fellowship with me. I love the way you turn to me even in your busyness and offer me your thoughts, your song or your glance. One movement of your heart toward me means more than pious words spoken out of duty. I want you to enjoy our communion and to trust that regardless of what the day holds, I am walking through it with you. Do you feel the movement of my heart drawing you closer today? Take a deep breath. Grasp my hand and trust me today. That's all I ask. Take one day at a time and be assured that I'm right beside you. Friends, let us take one day at a time and walk with Jesus. Seek the Lord in times of trouble. Celebrate his goodness daily. Rest in him and him alone. If you have been blessed by this reflection, please subscribe on YouTube and follow the links below to get updated on the latest videos. Until we meet again, may the blessing of the Lord rest upon you and abide with you. God bless you.